So we got some new reaction just moments ago from Iran's foreign ministry spokesperson saying that contradictory statements out of the United States are threatening the MOU, saying this in part. Quote, the contradictory statements by U.S. officials will do nothing to reduce the accumulated distrust of Iranians and will merely serve as a reminder of past breaches of faith. Interesting. All right, so let's bring in retired four-star Air Force General Charles Wald, former Deputy Commander of U.S. European Command, served more than 35 years in the United States military and flew combat missions over the Middle East. General Wald, always good to have you with us. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. So knowing the region as you do, what goes through your mind as you hear this pushback from these Iranian spokespeople to the deal?
Not a bit surprised. This is their modus operandi. They can. We've heard it all over the place. You negotiate in good faith, and then they come up with some idea that either delays, changes, whatever the agreement, and they buy time. They can't be trusted, and the only thing they really know is power and force. And it's unfortunate. We knew this was going to happen, and here we go.
You know, I want to ask you a little bit about what's happening on the Hill with regard to funding for our defense. Let's do call for number 2 here. This is retired Marine Corps Colonel Mark Kansian on our current missile supply and demand. Watch this. Oh, this is a full screen, sorry. So coming into the current period, he says, let's listen.
So coming into the current period, we did not have large stockpiles. That thinking began to change with the war in Ukraine, where we saw that many inventories were exhausted supporting Ukraine. And then we've seen it again here with Iran. Now we're putting the money against those capabilities, but it just takes time.
So request for more funding from the Pentagon for missiles in the United States. What's your, explain to everybody how you see this issue and whether or not you think it's problematic or worrisome.
I'm a little bit worried, but not totally worried. I mean, it's not unusual. We have a military for a purpose. We use it for coercion against people that want to do us harm or enemies, and we expend weapons, and we then replace the weapons, and we have stockpiles of weapons, and so it shouldn't be any surprise that after Iran, after all these years and months of trying to attack our friends and allies, particularly Israel, but also the GCC countries, that we're going to expend weapons to defend against that, and we need to replenish it. I mean, as a military person, I'm never happy we never have enough weapons, I guess my point would be. But I think in the future, and we see this happening now, where the defense industrial base is ginning up to be able to develop more weapons in the future more rapidly. But I also think we need to stockpile them in the Middle East as well as in Asia, for that matter. So, but frankly, I'm not overly nervous that we're running out of weapons. I don't think so.
General Wald, thank you. Always good to get your insights, sir. Thank you for joining us today.
Good talking to you, Martha.
You as well, sir.